Advertencia. Este canal de lucha libre es solo para entretener al espectador. Favor de no imitar a los luchadores ni lo intenten en casa, escuela ni en ningún tipo de lugar. Se recomienda discreción.
JetX! Power and glory, crashing through the night. Pins and slams under the blinding light. No mercy given, no holding back. In the heat of the ring, the world fades to black. Masks and capes, fists collide in air. They're flying high without a care. Ropes and ladders, weapons of their trade. The ground shakes with the moves they've made. Power and glory, crashing through the night. Pins and slams under the blinding light. No mercy given, no holding back. In the heat of the ring, the world fades to black.
It sure looks painful to be thrown against the steel mesh. What does it feel like, Corey?
It feels like the cage is a cheese grater going down your body. The steel mesh is just raking at your flesh.
There's no doubt that the steel cage can become a torture chamber. That's why you see some superstars trying to get over the top as soon as they can. Not so easy when your opponent is nipping at your heels like a rabid dog, though. He's eyeing the top of the cage as he starts his climb. In a vulnerable position here. Caution is paramount. And he's brought down from his climb with a thud.
Now you have to recover. How you bounce back from this might decide the match.
Clothesline, so effective.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
And what now? Driving our opponent into the cage. Going for the ride. The fallaway slam. Just a perfect mix. And shoulders down. This might do it. Stopping the pin. A quick reversal from her. Corey, there are so many ways to win a steel cage match. Is there one that's looking to finish it off? She's looking a little drained now. Straight into the pin. And a kick out before even one there.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
Going for the ride. The fallaway slam.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Trying to escape the cage. Ooh, one step ahead there. Here we go. Boom. Climbing, headed for the top of the cage. Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
There's two.
And she did it. Big win inside the cage.
I can't believe what we just witnessed. Steel cage matches never fail to surprise and amaze.
Here is your winner.
Broken, beaten, and scarred. But there is your winner. And that's about as conclusive a win as you can get in the cage.
We saw a tremendous amount of heart from all four of these women tonight.
There it is, the
a steel cage. The unforgiving structure is made to keep the outside interference out and all the action between the competitors in.
Nowhere to hide. These superstars just have to fight it all out in the confines of the cage. And this crowd is more than ready.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Launched into the cage.
That was on target. Hard to remain on your feet after that.
Ooh, man. An impressive amount of offense against him here.
He is really being taken to task here. Oh, stuck between the corner and a splash. Elbow drop. Piercing. This capacity crowd is sending him love, and he's sending it right back. Running leg drop. Oof.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. She's now looking a bit worse for wear. She makes the cover. She kicks out with authority.
Staying in this one.
Oh, he saw it coming. In a triple threat match, what is something that needs to be in the forefront of your mind, Byron?
You don't want to lose track of your opponents. With two of them in there and no disqualifications, danger is constantly looking. Losing focus of either opponent.
Take him!
Diving into the leg drop.
And now he's really stepping up the pressure.
Yeah, this is exactly what he...
Up high!
Oh, strong impact!
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Double leg takedown. Step through looking for a submission here. Legs are locked up. Uh-oh.
Oh, big stomp.
What got?
I know what's next. Axe kick.
Man, he's completely helpless now.
And into the cover.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Here is your winner.
And somehow, some way, we have a winner.
But they are feeling the effects of that brutal cage.
He is standing tall, standing proud, and standing victorious after that battle, gentlemen, beating one other superstar.
Championship action underway. The champ looks as hungry and prepared here as ever.
Yeah, they have absolutely no desire to even entertain the possibility.
Crucifix, pinning combination.
Easily kicks out of that one. The ref barely started the count. Oh, man.
You're looking for a vertical suplex.
Wait a second. A powerbomb, too? A soul-crushing powerbomb like that sends a clear message. I'm coming for your title.
He's back in the ring now.
Escape that in a hurry.
Catching a drop kick.
Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome.
2 out of 3 falls might be one of the oldest stipulations, but it's uncharted territory for many. What's the key for victory here?
That first win is always important, but losing that fall isn't a death sentence. You might be down, but you're certainly not out. Use the time in between falls to collect yourself and strategize how to change your game plan.
Returning to the ring now.
No, we don't need this right now.
Sure we do. The more the merrier.
These two are having a fantastic matchup. Well, where is he? He wastes no time dodging the attack.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
Continuous counters. These... Speed kills, and no one knows that better than the champion.
The champ secures an early fall.
That's right, baby. Okay. Oh, God. Right to the cranium. Oof.
Ooh. No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Got out of the way that time.
Unbelievable athleticism. Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
Steel chair to the temple. Oh my gosh.
Taking full advantage of the...
Up and up.
Slice bread. He cuts the pin attempt short. No answer to any of these attacks. She's really got nothing left right now.
The odds are getting worse by the minute.
And this has been one of the most grueling matches we've ever witnessed.
This had all the makings of a legendary fight, and it's delivered.
Making way towards the top rope.
Oh my God! Moonsault!
Did you see that height? The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold.
Trying to take the...
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. Up and up for a slice bread. A display of quickness, and you can bet that got the champ's attention. An arrogant display from the champion, stealing that move. Might just light a fire under the challenger.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match.
And the energy in here is raising the hairs on the back of my neck. Wow. Oh, man. Oh!
Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half. Time to end this.
Dragon twist cutter.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
Tossed back into the ring.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Up high. Wow. Crossbody.
The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
How? How? Ooh.
And he stops that offense. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
He's bringing his A game at the moment.
Attacking again and again. It's all him right now.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Back into the ring now. Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Splat! These attacks are clearly adding up on the champion.
Yeah, but this kind of damage is to be expected this deep in a match.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And he now slides back into the ring.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming. Bang!
Dodges away. Into a Rider bomb.
Now that's what you call impact.
Boom, what impact.
It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
From the top.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
crashed and burned on the outside.
The worst case.
Here we go again. Dragon twist cutter.
Champ close to ending it here.
He just might regret this decision. Oof.
Haymaker after haymaker.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days. Boom. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Who will break first? That is the question.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
A bionic elbow.
She created separation with the knee. And up for sliced bread. That kind of agility is what earned them the toe. Come on, did he really need to stop the pin like this?
Looks to climb the top rope. We're going to finish it off.
Swanton bomb.
Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion.
Or a pump handle. Pump handle coming.
Boom. Incredible suplex. Will it be? After one.
What? What? What do you say? This is amazing.
What a match.
Letting her opponent know she's more than ready.
Turning the tables.
Here comes another one.
Dragon twist cutter.
That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
There's two.
That's it. The champ stays the champ.
Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
Here is your winner, and still Internet Champion, D-Pie!
He really wanted this one bad.
Yeah, what a major win for him here.
These superstars took each other to the absolute limit.
Well past the limit, I'd say.